Folks, you have steep penalties could be heading your way if you haven't signed up for an insurance plan and you have just hours to get a plan or make changes to a pre-existing plan for the upcoming year. WMBF News reporter Shelbey Roberts is live in studio and she's telling you just how much those penalties could cost you.
That's right, Ken. If you still need to sign up for that insurance plan or make any pre-existing changes, you have less than a day to do so. Waiting any longer or not enrolling at all means you'll be facing those steep penalties. Now, that penalty is $695 or 2.5% of your household income, whichever is greater. Healthcare plans vary depending on your coverage needs, and they can range anywhere from $15 to $200 per month. And even though the deadline isn't in a matter of hours, providers tell me don't rush into choosing your insurance plan. They encourage people to research what each of the plans has to offer. See which ones cover your healthcare needs, the doctors you prefer to see, and any specific medications you might be taking. I spoke with one healthcare representative who says the worst thing you can do is choose coverage that looks affordable, only to find that it's a plan that does you absolutely no good.
I would not recommend going for the cheapest plan because sometimes the medications they take may not be covered. The plans have the minimum coverage that's required by the United States Preventative Task Force, but it depends on what the individual's medical needs are.
And again, just to reiterate, the ACA open enrollment deadline is tonight at 11:59 p.m. And coming up at 7:30, I'll tell you some of the steps that you can take to ensure you're picking the best plan for you. Reporting live in the studio, Shelbey Roberts for WMBF News.
Thank you, Shelbey. And this morning, the clock is ticking if you haven't signed up for a health insurance plan. The deadline to enroll in a health care plan for 2016 is tonight at 11:59 p.m., but there's still time to get advice if you need it. WMBF News reporter Shelbey Roberts is live in the studio with some resources you can utilize. Shelbey?
Good morning, Ken. Choosing a health care plan for yourself or your family, it can be confusing at times. But the good news is that you don't have to go at it alone. There are a few health care providers standing by even now to assist you as you choose your insurance. Now, the other day I spoke with a health care provider and he tells me that agencies like Blue Cross Blue Shield and Blue Choice have trained customer service representatives that are still available to talk to anyone who still needs some guidance. All you have to do is call their corporate 1-800 numbers. The reps will take as much time as you need to answer all of your questions or concerns about the open enrollment process.
If you really are somebody who needs to talk to a live person on the phone, you definitely can talk to somebody and they'll be able to pretty much customize it to your medical needs.
And based on your financial situation and health-related needs, they'll provide you with recommendations about the coverage that's a best fit for you. You should also be sure to ask if you qualify for subsidies. Reporting live in the studio, Shelbey Roberts for WMBF News.